There we go. And then we just get this up here. Get all this posted up. There we go. There we go. I got the chat and everything. Alright, we're in. Hey, how are you? Gonna play some Shadowkey. I've played through most of this already, but I thought it'd be a fun thing for a little Halloween. Little Halloween thing. So, yep. Now, I do have a game already in progress where I am in the middle of Dragonstar, so we can explore Dragonstar a little bit. Witness the glories of Shadowkey. Something's happening. Whoa. Come on. Gameplay. Hey Senko, how you doing? Yeah, I've been streaming, like, occasionally. I streamed yesterday and that went pretty well, so thought I'd do a little... Oh, okay, I died. Where's the enter? 7, that's it. This game is pretty quick. Like, your time to death is actually not very long, even at the higher levels. Like, I'm somewhere, I think I'm mid-level. I'm probably a little under-leveled for Dragonstar, but... because Dragonstar is actually, like, a pretty tough area. And this is the city, like, there's merchants and stuff around, but most of it is just enemies. Here, save real quick. This game was made in 2004 for the Nokia N-Gage originally, which is why it's a little chunky. And you might notice the soundtrack is just the reused Morrowind soundtrack. I've already played through a little bit of it for, like, IB research. There we go. But thought it'd be good to continue. And it's fun to explore around Dragonstar. I don't think I've actually been to, that, by the way, is a Shadowgate. That's what those look like. I don't think I have the Shadowkey. Yeah, I don't have the Shadowkey for this. Can I attack you through the gate? Hey, okay. You were literally 1 year old. Yeah, I was, what, 2004? I was like 10 maybe? I mean, I never had a Nokia N-Gage. Like, they were not very popular at the time. But like, in doing stuff for Iliac Bay, I've ended up playing this. I've played Redguard, which I would happily play on stream as well. I like Redguard a lot, actually. It's, oh god, whoa, that archer. Whoa, buddy. Shit, shit. Drain, heal wound. Whoa, I forgot about the jump button. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Yeah. All right. I think those were like plague rats or something. They're like a variant of the rats. Because they're definitely, I think the corpses disappeared over here. Yeah, they did. But they definitely have a different texture than other rats in the rest of the game. Whoa! Did I not get through? Yeah, I don't think I did this part. Yeah. Get out of here. Gotta wait for my magicka to recharge a little bit. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna save after this, so that I don't die again. Saved. If you ever see Mickey D playing Shadowkey again and he knows how to save, you can thank me for that. I let him. I was playing this a little while ago and I was in contact with Mickey D for Creation ModCon stuff, and I was like, oh hey, did you know you actually can save the game? There's a pause menu's just like all the way over at F2 for some reason. This game, Shadowkey, takes place during the interregnum, so, like, during sort of the events before Arena, where, was it, Uriel Septim was taken over by, Jaeger Tharn. Whoop. it's like during-ish the events of Arena. So not, not the most, I'm still quite a few years away from when BS takes place, but this is really the only, it's this and ESO as far as depictions of this area. And, I mean, stop my cat from over grooming himself. What are IB plans for vampires? Could you say something about that? Yeah, we have some plans in place. It really depends on... Can I talk to you? No? Can I talk to you? Yes. Can you spare some coin? Sure. Alright. I'll take it. Yeah, so for the pre-release areas, we're not going to do a whole lot with vampires. Kind of our idea is that the Clan Volkihar, because that castle is going to be so visible for much of Johanna, they have sort of been hello. They have sort of been stopping other bloodlines from gaining a foothold in the area. So in Johanna, you're not going to see a whole lot of like, there will be vampires, but they're not going to be in an organized clan. It's going to be more just like caves full of vampires kind of getting by as however they can. But then as we get farther west, yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I want to say about, our plans that way, but we have plans for a joinable vampire thing. I will say that. If it goes the way that I want it to, I mean, I want to take some cues from Vampire the Masquerade. I'm a big tabletop gamer. That's, from what I understand, that is where a lot of Daggerfall having the multiple clans kind of came from. So I want to have, each clan have its own little thing and an opinion of all the other clans and that sort of thing. Very, very White Wolf. Yes, this was a mobile game. This was on the Nokia N-Gage. This is Shadowkey from 2004. Right now we are in the city of Dragonstar in Hammerfell. Although, I mean, you wouldn't really know it's Hammerfell, to be honest. High Rock's gonna be fairly dark. We're going for a bit more of a, like, rugged aesthetic than I think people expect. Where it's a bit... I think the only place that's going to be, like, storybook fantasy kind of vibes is going to be Evermore. It's gonna have a little bit of that kind of, Arthurian vibe to it. But other than that, we're going for much more of a, like, rugged... I wouldn't say dark in the same sense as, like, Beyond Reach. Beyond Reach is another kind of dark fantasy thing that, I don't know if we're gonna go for that tone. And I don't think so. I don't really want to. But, like, we do, there's a lot of internal conflict. It's not all hunky-dory. Especially when it comes to their relationship with the Empire. We're going with the idea that sort of one of the reasons that the Skyrim is such a, like, central thing that the Empire is trying to keep is because their hold on High Rock is a little tenuous at this point. It's not that they're, it's not that High Rock is looking to, drop out of the Empire, but they're all their own little kingdoms, and they all have their own likes and dislikes and problems with the Empire that are being fulfilled or not. Yeah, Beyond Reach is like a whole other thing. So you're gonna see a lot of like varying degrees of being okay with the Empire or even wanting to be. I think there's gonna be one kingdom, one or two kingdoms that are a bit less like don't have the highest opinion at this point. So yeah, like Johanna is nominally on the surface a very happy, fairly affluent city, but we have some very cool storylines going on behind the surface that I'm excited about. I guess I should read. One such person used to run the Thieves Guild. Need to know if he's still alive and still in charge. Thieves Guild is located in the northeastern part of Dragonstar East, which I don't think I've been to. This is happening in the third era, but this is happening like right around the time of Arena. So we're in the interregnum where what is it? Uriel Septim is currently being impersonated by Yeagar Tharn, and this is a war going on where Skyrim is sort of trying to take over a bunch of territory from High Rock and Hammerfell, while Uriel Septim is sort of indisposed. He's somewhere in Oblivion, I think, while Yeagar Tharn is impersonating him. Sure. Oh yeah, I actually do want a Shadowkey, so yeah, go for it. How I get to Dragonstar East, I actually don't 100% know. Oh, there's something on the table here. Maya Violet was a great merchant captain. Her selfless skills of negotiation made the Dragonstar Guild great. No one knows what took her that night. We honor her and we pray we can sustain her greatness. Okay. For being a little mobile game, like, there are some impressive little bits of storytelling here and there. They tried. They really cooked. Oh god. Septim just joined whole of Tamriel under one empire after the resurrection of the Dominion. Is that where was everyone already under the Empire during the time of Daggerfall? I'm not entirely sure. But I mean, basically. Like, I don't know, the thing that's weird to me in the lore is specifically regarding Shadowkey and this war. So this war that's happening at this point is called the War of the Bendermach. And, the Oblivion Pocket Guide to the Empire establishes that once Uriel Septim came back, he basically just let Skyrim, like, Dragonstar remained under Skyrim occupation. Dragonstar and Johanna, yeah, both remained under Skyrim occupation for like the next 40 years. So like, I don't know, that's one of those interesting little nuggets of Skyrim favoritism from the Empire, where they just kind of were like, fuck High Rock and Hammerfell, whatever, who cares? Even when Uriel like came back and was the, that was supposed to be a great victory. Seems like not for everyone. Would you mind terribly if we just talked for a few minutes? I know it's a strange request from a stranger, but sure. You talk about the weather, your family, and a bit about your adventures. The only flat note was your skeleton in a bar story, which didn't go over any better than the last time you told it. For taking time out of the war to help another, you earned 300 experience. Okay. I'm getting a lot of random little experiences from just talking to people in Dragonstar, which is interesting. Will you be doing city trailers like Cyrodiil has? Maybe? Oh wait, I'm not quitting. It really depends on how we do, like our releases going forward. Releases? I don't know exactly. But I feel like it's less relevant for Iliac Bay doing city trailers, because I feel like our cities are a bit less, what is it, like, you know, Cyrodiil, it makes sense because it was really, like, split up between your different counties, and everyone sort of knows what county is what. With the city trailers, I feel like it would make a lot more sense to do, like, region trailers. Like, with Dragonstar, I feel like I would want to have less of just Dragonstar the city and more of Dragonstar and the Dragon Fields and the outlying settlements and stuff. Really give you an idea for the area, more so than just the city. I feel like our world building is just a bit more sort of, I feel like you don't get the full picture of the place if you're just looking at the city, if that makes sense. I already asked BC, will the drinking and eating animations use Skyrim cup and Skyrim bread, or will I be at bread that is for that area? I don't know 100%. I don't think we've tried to do stuff with new eating animations. I think it's definitely possible. It's just something that we need to get someone who sort of knows what they're doing that way. Because I don't. I know implementation, I know code and stuff, but animations I'm not good with. Well, that being said, I'm about to go in and futz around with the BS assets. We now have a digging animation. Most of the people who are good on animations are on Argonia, just to let you know. Argonia is just fantastic with animation people. I don't know. But there is a... Yeah, I am... so I am design director. What I do is I am both a writer and an implementer. I essentially take scripts from the concept stage and follow them all the way through editing and into implementation. Because, I mean, as you might imagine, what a writer puts down and what looks good on paper might not work for implementation. Things need to shift around, stuff like that. Anyway, back to the digging animation. Argonia has implemented a digging animation, like digging with a shovel, which all of the Beyond Skyrim teams can use. I want to go in and futz around with it, because currently what it does is you have the digging animation and it spawns a treasure chest there. But I want it to despawn a pile of sand or something so that we can use it for other things besides treasure chests. This is my cat Leroy. So yeah, that's just where I'm at. Yeah, I'm more of a back-end developer and a writer. I actually started out on Beyond Skyrim as just a writer, and then I've learned coding and learned how to do all of this stuff, and here I am. Roy? Hi. Yes, hello. Okay. Would you like to sit down? Alright, I think this will probably be... The gate is locked. Can I talk to you? Or cannot let you through the gate. There's still a group of raiders south of here. Suddenly flank the forces of Dragonstar East. And the merchant quarters just south of here. Eliminate them and we'll grant you passage to Dragonstar East. Okay. Merchant quarters just south of here. Roy, I'm just gonna ignore you. You're wonderful. But, I don't know what you want, if anything. I don't think you particularly want anything. You've lockpicked the door. Interesting. He's purring into the mic. Oh my goodness. Persiflower. Ooh. That's actually a new one. I'm going to make a note of. Just in case we find anything we could use that name for. We have taken quite a few things from Shadowkey. I know we have some, we had enemies that you might have seen in different showcases that were ice wolves. So the ice wolves were originally from Arena, and someone over the course of the years in the team, I don't know, I only joined in like 2020 and it was before my time, made ice wolves, but they made them with these like crystals on their back and stuff, and gave them a bunch of like magic spells and stuff. And I kind of want to retexture them and use them instead as Twilight wolves, which are from this game. Especially because ice wolves were also already seen in Blood Moon in Morrowind, and they were just regular wolves. They weren't like magical crystal wolves. But having magical crystal wolves works perfectly for Twilight wolves, because they're like Twilight magic, blah, blah, or shadow magic infused wolves, that kind of thing. It'd be nice if the province had its own animations. I mean, yeah. I mean, it would be nice, but, you know, I would prefer to just release a thing if it's, you know, I don't want it to be a barrier to release. You know why Argonia isn't doing a pre-release? Honestly, from what I've seen from Argonia, it's because they're just moving so quickly that they don't really need to. Like, they've had some, they do, as with any team, they have their own, like, slow bits, but, like, Argonia has been cooking. And really, I think they're at a point where if they're going to put out a pre-release, they're going to just announce it, like, as it drops. Which, honestly, I think is not the worst way to do, not the worst way to do it. Whoa, whoa, oh, I think I found the, merchant hall. Come on. Wow, you're strong. Click, 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 clack, 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 clack. As I go through the, like, Morrowind style, I have no idea if I'm hitting or not combat. Okay. Yeah, I think if anything, like, what I would expect to see more of going forward from Beyond Skyrim is more like, I don't know if I would say surprise releases, but like, I think a lot more like I think a lot of the teams are looking at more like reasonable, smaller releases as a way to, you know, keep the momentum going. Because that definitely was a concern for a while. And while I think we've done amazingly well in the past couple of years with recruitment and whatnot, and keeping the momentum going, that's largely because a lot of us that have been joining up in the past couple of years, you know, want to get something out the door. You know, we're ready to, like, do stuff here. Equipment, stats. Yeah, is this the wrong menu? No. Map. Oh no, that was my consumable. I didn't want that. Where's the... Wait, is this correct and I'm just... That's it. Alright, that was like... Oh no, there's no way Morrowind is releasing all at once. But like, a smaller release here or there. I think is pretty likely. Especially from some of the smaller projects like Night Leather looks good. Shadow Band, Imperial Mute Scale Quirix. Or Quirix, whatever. Guard Shield, Shadow Band, Twilight Gloves, Azur's Bandage, Ebony Leather Boots, Fur Greaves, Light Helm, okay. Equip that. Dead Dust Frenzy. Okay. Cool. I think we're good. We're good. Fantastic. Oh my god. So I wasn't done. We got more questions. What's going on? Will there be any explosion scenes, say like Dawn Guard? Explosion scene like Skyrim touching the sky. I don't 100% understand, but we do have new spells with new visual effects. Most of our new spells at this point are like Beyond Skyrim wide, so like you'll see new spells in IB, also in other provinces. Except currently for the swim spells. For whatever reason the other projects did not. I don't know, there was some opinion going around where people didn't want them in BSK or whatever, so I've just implemented them into IB, so we have swim spells. You're gonna get swim spells. Elsewhere, I know Elsewhere had a little bit of, there was some drama going on earlier in the year. I don't want to get too much into it because it's not my drama, and, you know, I don't want to speak out of hand. I think Elsewhere the project is going to be fine, but I think there has been some delays because of that. It's, you know, community projects, it's what it is. IB certainly had no shortage of its own drama for a good while there. And I'm very happy that that's largely very much largely in the past. IB now is... Boop, boop, boop. Testing, testing with OBS. Yes, okay. I think you should all be able to hear me now. Yeah, apparently that's what slipped out was my, the USB thing on my microphone cord. So, I could actually use getting a new mic pretty soon. This mic's about 10 years old. I'm pretty sure you can hear me now? Yeah. At least it says you can on my OBS. Yeah, alright, cool. We're good. Now I've got to... Whoa, no. Whoa, no. No, go away. Now I've got to find where that gate was again. So this is the shadow gate. And I came out of here. I went down past here. And I think... Yes, this looks familiar. Down past through here. Oh wait. Where's that stupid gate to Dragonstar East? See, the short draw distance on this really makes it hard to navigate with any sort of consistency. There's another shadow gate. Do you think BS will be able to add new vampire clans? Yes. New vampire transformations? No. The thing with transformations, both in terms of werewolves and vampire transformations, they are very... Pat. Oh my goodness. Alright, one of my cats is throwing up. Very cool. Good job. Thanks for that. Go away now. Alright. Anyway. The thing with transformations is that they are very janky. Very janky. Especially werewolves, which really only managed to get into the build of Skyrim like very last minute. So the actual implementation of them is pretty problematic. Like with werewolves especially, it is legitimately tied into the companion's quest line, and like doing stuff outside of that pretty much requires either rebuilding the whole infrastructure of that transformation sequence or breaking the companion's quest line. So yeah, it's just kind of an annoying situation. New vampire transformations are theoretically possible, I think. But, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath about it. New vampire clans, though, absolutely. IB plans to bring back about 4 or 5 from, Daggerfall. Some of the, a couple from High Rock and a couple of the, Hammerfell ones. I think there was 9 clans in the, in Daggerfall. Of course, they all use the same quest line and stuff. Which largely, I think that's how it's going to be for IB. Is if we continue with like the current sort of very vague plans, it'll be one vampire quest line where you will be sort of nominally supporting one clan, but then you can I didn't do it all. That you're nominally supporting the one clan, but you will be able to sort of like betray them and support other clans within the quest line, so that we're not making like 5 completely unique quest lines. Like, that is just too much. It's too much to implement. It's too much to write. People seem to underestimate how much time and effort writing these things actually takes, because it's a lot. I'm gonna tell you. Like, telling a story within the very strict confines of what Skyrim sort of wants to do in terms of gameplay can legitimately be pretty tough. Like, Skyrim is, yeah, it's flexible if you really want to force it to do some stuff, but it won't do anything or do everything. The new clans will probably have probably different clothes, maybe new clothes. I would like for one of them at least to have a like a differentiated player model, just because I have one of the clans that I want to be basically the Nosferatu equivalent from Vampire the Masquerade. But again, really the hope there is just that we will have people for the full release who have those skills, because right now, I mean, I can make new diseases and stuff, yeah. I've already done that for the ghouls. Actually coming up with new effects for those diseases, more difficult. Thankfully, we had some BSK effects that I was able to just wrap in for the ghoul diseases, the acute necrosis. Which we could do some of that, and I'm sure there are effects that haven't been used. I'm just kind of stream of consciousness. But I think it is going to be a fun quest line if it does come out the way that I want it. It'll basically be a little... If you've played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, the structure that I had in mind is not all that different in terms of, like, you are nominally supporting the, like, the Ventru, the, you know, like, noble clan, but then you can... like you are with the prince in what's it, Vampire the Masquerade. but then you can sort of branch off and support other clans in the course of doing that stuff. In terms of Dragonstar, we've actually had some, oh, actually there's been, yay, level up, hey. There's actually been some level design on Dragonstar recently, I forgot about that. But, alright, level up, yeah, willpower, agility, speed. I think willpower is going to be my most important one for spellcasting. It's either intelligence or willpower. I'll go with willpower, because unfortunately, it doesn't, Shadowkey doesn't really tell you much. Alright, so now I need to go north, back to the, I mean, yeah, good. I hope you don't mind heavy Masquerade inspirations, because I fucking love Vampire the Masquerade. Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah. Will the new vampire clans have like new looks or new looks of the vampire lords? Yeah, we could probably do something like that. God, it's like a gnat that has been annoying the hell out of me. New looks definitely. Like, as I said, I want to have a basically a Nosferatu clan. That's just my little. I want it. But in any case, at the moment, that is, you know, far in the future stuff. We're kind of dealing with what we can develop right now. Yeah. Well done, you have helped save the lives of many Dragonstar guards. Feel free to enter Dragonstar East at your leisure. You earn 1,250 experience. Alright. So we've seen Dragonstar West. We'll explore a little bit of Dragonstar East. This will be the, I believe this would be the, Skyrim, ruled portion of Dragonstar. So this is going to be a bit more, yep, there you go. Moment you step into Dragonstar East, you are beset by 2 Skyrim guards. One of the guards shouts, "Wait, this could be the one Tanwyn Aldweir told us about. Do you need a pass?" Yes, I do. Skyrim soldier hands you a pass. Display this at all times, and none on our side will attack you. All right. You can find Tanya. You can find Tanya Aldweir in General Duvaeus's headquarters in the southeast, northeast of the Dragonstar Temple. I didn't know there was a Dragonstar Temple here. Interesting. Okay, this is a portion that I have not explored either. Also, this is what Skyrim guards look like, apparently. Yeah, we did get several new 3D artists, which is awesome. They've been doing amazing work, and honestly, like, it's been something that we've needed, is a good shot in the arm for our 3D department, and it's exactly what we're getting. And like, even between them and Fishy working on the Yoku ruins, like, we are very close to being 3D complete on, well, there's still some clutter stuff for the Yoku ruins. There's bits and bobs left to do, but like, we're closer than we're a lot of work has been done on 3D in terms of Kespar and Hearn and getting that all set up. Like we're about to have a merge. Are the generic sets for each province going to have different names for iron and steel? So in terms of the crafting menu, I think we have decided no, because that is generally how Skyrim does it. It just kind of has Iron Sword, and then different variants of the Iron Sword are still just called Iron Swords. And especially because that would, things would end up getting very long in terms of the names of items. Like, if you have Hammerfell, for Hammerfell we're going to have, like, crown and forebear sets, so then you end up with, like, Hammerfell, forebear, leather, armor, Hammerfell, forebear, leather, helmet, and it just, it's gonna clutter up the menu something terrible. So, I think it'll be a sub-mod thing to add different names. It'll be sort of an optional thing for people. Honestly, as I've been doing, because I've been doing a lot of the, like, crafting, making crafting recipes and stuff for IB, I haven't found it too bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm one person, but I think it's fine. At least it's pretty obvious, like, what, you know, going between Cyrodiil and Skyrim, I can see that being a little like, which province is this from? But for Hammerfell, you get it, you know? Now I want to see... and yeah, 3D is awesome to learn. I would love to learn a little more 3D. It's like my one blind spot right now. Because I can do a little sound design, I can do, like, game capture, I can do all these other things. Haha, I got you, you gnat. But 3D is something that I just have no concept of at this point. But, like, I tell you what, you become so incredibly valuable once you learn 3D. Just not only in Beyond Skyrim, but just, like, in general. Like, you go and sell some stuff on Sketchfab, go and make some stuff, you know, for, like, the Unreal Marketplace. There's so many things that you can do once you know a little 3D. Oh, whoa, what? I'm glad I didn't actually hit you. I thought you were going to attack me. Are you? Oh, well, you are attacking me. But... what do I do if I put a guard between you and me? Yeah, I'm trying to learn it for a CK3 model. Oh, sweet! Yeah, I want to start playing Crusader Kings. I haven't gotten it yet, but I hear so many good things, and I've heard about the Elder Kings 2 mod for it a lot, so it's definitely something that I'm interested in. I also mod for Baldur's Gate 3. I also do Baldur's Gate 3 mods, so yeah, once you learn these things, they're pretty cross-applicable, you know, between different games and different things. Destroyed houses. Oh god, so many rats. Whoop, 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 whoop. Come on. I don't want to keep backing up because I don't know what's behind me. Oh, there's more rats. Okay. Skyrim side of Dragonstar, not the most fun place. My team's doing Fallout in CK3. Oh, that sounds really cool. That sounds like a really fun thing, actually. Yeah, I mean, let us know the, you know, how that's going. Because I would be interested to play that. I especially like that, that feels like it's going to need a lot of... I mean, in the same way that Elder Kings 2 is, it really needs a total conversion of a lot of the systems, I'm sure. But, Devasa is amazing. Devasa does incredible work. Absolutely cannot praise that man enough. And speaking of, working on the Devasa is working on the inn right now, which is the last thing that we need for Chora. And after that we'll have a crown inn, we'll have all the crown houses, like basically a huge chunk of Hammerfell in terms of architecture is going to be done. You know, we'll be able to put a bunch of like the little just inns out in the wilderness and stuff like that. We'll be able to place some of those. The temple looks unmarked, whether through reverence or practical politics. Neither side has damaged this holy ground. Oh. Trent. Okay. This is, you got a staircase here? Got a little temple. Yeah, but we have a really talented map and geography guy right now. Oh, neat. Yeah, making a new map would be very cool. Especially if you're doing like throughout America or throughout the like different wastelands of America. That sounds a lot of fun. Vickers. Penelope runs an herbarium near the north wall across from the warehouse district. I will get your herbs. Sure. I'll get you some herb. I'm gonna go and do that after this. As if I'm not doing it already, but... Trent. Can you spare some coin? Do I even have 100 gold? I don't even know what I have on me, but I'm gonna say yes. Okay. Sure. Ooh, yep, have some bread. Sure. Wylia. I'm just talking to people, just getting all this experience. The only flat, yep. Same stuff from before. Just getting experience. You're all just experience farms. The experience farm NPC. What else you got? Here's some bread. There you go. Boom. Tons of XP. Could I even... Level 10. Is there any way I can see how much XP I have? Stats? 30, 70, 45, 65. Experience 49,000. Next level 5,000. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to see what you've been working on. That sounds like a really cool project, and yeah. I mean, if I could extend Creation ModCon beyond creation stuff, I would, but hey, this year I'm focusing on getting Morrowind and whatnot just outside of Skyrim. And then we'll deal with other Elder Scrolls projects in other entrants, maybe. I don't know. Radiation Kings. Oh, that's so good. I like that a lot. Um, yeah, that's great. Oh man, playing a super mutant and like having like your whole lineage of or actually if you're a super mutant, can you even reproduce at that point? That's kind of an interesting thing. You could make an entirely new playstyle out of super mutants because you can't actually reproduce, but maybe you can just like bequeath your family line to a different super mutant or something. Um, Something like that. I have lockpick to the door. Anyone in here? No. Inside the chest is a scroll for one use of the Doomhammer spell. I'm sorry? I'm sorry? Doomhammer. Alright, here, wait. Stream doing alright? Yeah. Oh, ghouls would be fun as well, yeah. Is my stream doing alright? Stream preview is just glitching out a little bit. Trying to see how we're doing. Okay, alright, we're back. Kind of back. Oh, my bitrate has tanked a little bit. Okay. Yeah. How's it doing over on the YouTube side? Okay, good on the YouTube side. Twitch is having a little issue, but that's okay. It's better than it was yesterday, and I am still playing around with my settings, trying to get everything working correctly. You find a bundle of Raider Chew, rumored to permanently increase your strength at a lesser cost to intelligence and agility. Interesting. Okay. Will there be any disease in IB that will be difficult to cure? Yeah, I think so. Right now, the only disease that I've added is the acute necrosis, which ghouls will give you if you get hit by them too much. It'll make you a little bit slower and weaken your melee attacks a little bit. But I would like to put in some things that are more difficult to cure. In fact, I was thinking about putting in like further grades of the acute necrosis spell. Like if you get it and then you keep getting hit by ghouls, you could sort of get a second level of it, and then it would take more to get rid of that. Whether that'll end up in the final thing, who knows? We'll see. Maybe it'll be just a submod. Another thing of Raider Chew. Maybe it'll just be a submod that I do, because I do plan to come out with my own submods to IB when we come out with stuff. Like I've done already. If you all haven't seen swim spells on the Skyrim Nexus, that's me. Go ahead and do a bit of swimming. It's lower level cloak spells that help you, you know, defend yourself underwater, which we are going to use for the Abecean Islands. And I don't know where the hell I am. I'm stuck in here. Okay. Alright, here. This. And this is... Ah! Secret doors disguise the entrance to the Thieves' Guild. The exterior room is a functioning warehouse, but an unsurprising quantity of goods is destined for the black market. Okay. Can I talk to whoever the Thieves Guild examine? Okay. Hello? Oh. Well. Okie doke then. Alright. Let's see. Go around a little bit more because I just want to find... Here. I'm going to do this. Boop. Okay, now I'm here. Don't kill me. But this is the warehouse that you're supposed to be in, and I know that I had a quest to go and see the Thieves Guild person. Something. Nope. And that would be a door to interesting. Interesting. So this would, it's not open here in this game, but theoretically that would be a door out to east of Dragonstar. Which I gotta be honest, in the Iliac Bay build there's not a whole lot east of Dragonstar. Don't know if this would be like a pass or whatnot. I don't know. I'll have to come back and we'll do some more exploring in Shadowkey pretty soon. I just want to see if I can find the arena real quick. The problem is I have no clue where I am. Oh. Did I pick up the bottles? No. Show me the arena. Is this it actually? Right over here? That looks like it. Yep, okay, cool. Things are... Oh, jail. Oh. It wasn't me, it was the guy in the other cell. You think you could put in a good word with the council? These are villagers from Azra's Crossing. Interesting. There's a vicious felon in the room behind me. Stay clear of him. Okay. Does IB plan to have to add weapon artifacts, unique weapons that have powerful enchantments? Absolutely. We already have several actually. Well, we have several planned. We have one in the build that actually I am going to be making the enchantment before pretty soon because it's a it's a whole other thing. It's basically going to be its own little, it'll basically be like a magical key for certain things. If you've played Redguard, you might have an idea what I'm talking about. Maybe you could put it together. I'm just gonna toss in that little mystery for people. But we already have the model in place, and I have the quest written where you get it. I just have to actually code the things that it works with, which is going to be a whole thing. But yes, we plan to have unique artifacts and stuff with custom powerful enchantments and things. Do I know you from somewhere? Nope. Okay. Alright. I think finding the jail is, looking through our religions. Oh yeah, for Radiation King? Yeah. Ooh, new religions and stuff. That sounds like a lot of fun. Alright. It's getting a little hot up here, because it's still, I'm up on the 3rd floor, and it's toasty. But I'm going to be moving soon, so hopefully I'll be able to do this a bit more in a bit more comfortable of an environment. But that's going to be all for Shadowkey for today. I'm going to go have some dinner. Yeah, you're fine. Boop. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Happy Halloween! Yeah. Oh, it takes a bit to exit, doesn't it? Anyway, yeah.